Hello, welcome to Ellie Toys. We are building the cutest Christmas Lego set you've ever seen. This is the elf clubhouse. We started building it in the previous video. This is one of those ones where you really want to see all the cute details, and even though this is ridiculously cute, it's actually aimed for adult builders. Doesn't mean that younger builders can't do it. It's just a more complex build. So we are going on to the actual clubhouse, but first up in bag 2 we get another elf. We've already got one elf, and now it looks like we got a little bit of an elfy twin happening on here, although we're wearing, oh no, not a twin. So this elf has got glasses and is, I'm assuming, a boy elf. Oh my gosh, okay, this bag actually has waffles in it, and even though the instructions don't say to give this dude a waffle, I'm giving him a waffle because he's so cute. And he's going to stand over here next to the elf who's doing the nice list and, oh hold on, taunt her with his waffle, which is not a good idea. You don't taunt the elf who's in charge of the nice list. This is a really bad, this is a very, very flawed plan. Anyway, speaking of floor plans, ba-dum-tish, spelt in a different way. Flawed. Anyway, okay, focusing. This is the floor plan. We're starting on the floor plan for the elf clubhouse, and obviously it's in the snow. And if you checked out the Gingerbread House last year, I think this is in like a similar style, but it's for the elves. So obviously it's not going to be made out of gingerbread because they'd eat it all. Okay, so let's find out what we actually get in here. At the moment we're getting a whole heap of smooth places for the flooring and some little jumper studs so that they've got somewhere to actually grip onto the floor with their little Lego feet. And this bit here looks like it might be the front entryway. Okay, so we've got a red doormat there, I think, going into the front entryway. We've got a bricky, grey, pavementy path thing. Yes, I'm really good with describing terms here, and some snowdrifts. I can describe them beautifully. But now we need to put the wall on. We'll start getting the wall up. There's going to be a lot of wall building with individual pieces with lots of interesting texture going in, and some snow skis are attached. Oh, sorry, they're called snowshoes, aren't they? So snowshoes are attached on the side of the house, just one pair. So they must only send one elf out into the snow at a time, and the rest stay inside in the nice warm clubhouse. That's sensible. There's one light here on the side of where the doorway is, and we've got some window frames going on with some snowdrifts all facing the same direction, because that's how it works, right? The snow kind of comes in on the same angle, so all of those snowdrifts are facing the same way. It's looking good. So we got some good wall progress going on now. A bit of interesting texture there on that side where the snowshoes are, and some inward facing studs here and an arch for support. And now we get some of the internal fittings. We've got 2 plates with 2 waffles and 2 red cups, and a picture for the wall with Santa and 4 elves. Oh my gosh, that picture actually has the elf with the glasses holding a waffle. Oh my goodness, I've predicted the future. Okay, so he's now here with all the waffles. Oh my gosh, that was totally unplanned. That's cool. Okay, so we've got their breakfast bar over here, I think, and this is, ooh, is this also like for a little kitchenette or something like that? Oh no, hold on. Okay, so there are scissors and there's a box to be wrapped, and I think that red and white thing might be glue. I'm going to guess that would it be glue? Would you use glue? I don't know what the red and white stripy thing is. Here's our little kind of kitchenette with the teapot, but this is these are the rolls of wrapping paper. We'll put this in here, and the rolls of wrapping paper go over here on the wall. That's fantastic. Oh, the red and white thing is an already wrapped gift. Oh my gosh. I can be so slow sometimes. That's so awesome. In fact, I don't know that there's actually any room for anything else now down here in this bottom level. There's a waffle bar, and well, hold on, what am I doing here? I'm waffling on about waffle bars while I'm getting, no, we're good now. So this goes up here, and then we get some more actual, oh, this goes over the door. Okay. Okay, now hold on, I'll address that in a moment, because this here is the next floor with a hingey thing on it. So the hingey thing goes in the middle there. There's a, oh, the floor's not hinged. This clock goes through here. And here is a light attached to the clock. So when you spin the clock, the light goes round and round, kind of like an alarm. So this is the second floor, the floor of the second story, with a green mat and a clock that's attached to some green lights. Green lights for go! Yeah! Alright, now those green lights are so cool. Now we get an oval door. It's very rustic. It's going to fit beautifully into Santa's village, and this attaches onto, oh, I've missed those pieces. That's what I was looking at before. There we go. So that's better. Somehow I missed that. The gaping hole really looked wrong, so it's fixed now. And now we've got a door, and that's looking really good. Now, where do these bits go? Do they go, is it kind of right on the edge though? There we go. So these are just adding a little beam-like texture underneath that overhang. We've got some interesting bits going on the side. So informative. But now we're up to bags number 3, and we get to meet the third elf. Now remember from the picture there are 4, so they're all wearing, okay, so this one's obviously in charge of something that is not going quite to plan. I don't know what it is, but this one, he's got the loudhailer. So, I don't know, do people who are worried about stuff, do they tend to shout louder? They might do. We'll leave him down there with his loudhailer while we continue building up here with a white line around the edge and a whole heap of little hingy pieces. I think they're going to be hingy pieces because we're going to have to put that A-line, or that A-frame roof on somehow. So I think they're going to be attaching to those. But we've got some outward-facing studs on the front. And on the inside, we got some Technic hingy pieces. Yeah, all right. Gosh, I'm sounding so incoherent. It'll all come together. Some windows with some more snow just sitting on the edge. Oh, that's so adorable. So these are on the outsides. On the outsides. Does that even make any sense? They're on, either side of the building rather than on the front of the building. And more wall going on. It's green up here. It's a lovely sand green interspersed with a bit of brown. And now we get what is that? I need to try and make it kind of circular. It's a wreath. It's a beautifully hinged wreath, and it sits there above the door. Now we get a window. This is a window for the front of the house. It sits above the wreath. The wreath. I'm doing very well. There are little bits of snow here on the edges, so I assume are these going to be exposed spots when we actually finish building? Oh, it's exciting. Okay, a little bit of wall with the calendar on it with December 24th, Christmas Eve circled. The only important date in the year. We have to make sure that's facing inside because that would look weird on the outside of the building. Speaking of the outside, we now put on a brown curve frame around the upstairs window, which looks so good, and the arch window to just top it off, the arch on the top. Oh my gosh, all right. This looks like it might be a set of drawers for inside. We've got a cup on the top, and is this another present? Is it another present? She asks hopefully. I don't know. I think this is upstairs. So maybe I think it might be their bedroom. So I think it might be a cup of milk, like warm milk before bedtime. This little bedside table has the best lamp design. I really like the little fat bottomed lamp. It's adorable. Oh my gosh. There's a chair here next to the lamp. And now these hingedy pieces go here, and they're going to kind of cover over the green light, because remember that green light's kind of sticking up, well, not kind of, it's sticking up through the hole at the back of that floor. But, okay, I get it. Okay, so, I was wondering why there was a chair in the bedroom. It's a bit unfair, because there are actually 4 elves. Oh no, are we good? No, we're not good. So, no, we are good. I'll tell you what I'm thinking. These are their bunk beds, but there are only 3 bunk beds for 4 elves. So unfair. So the 4th elf must have to kind of elf nap in the chair. I'm trying to put these beds on the hinges, and I cannot figure it. Oh, it just goes on like that. And when you wiggle the clock, it makes the beds like vibrate. So there's no way you're sleeping through the alarm clock, through that little green alarm. So let's put these elves in. Oh my gosh, you're so slippery. Get in. Get in there. And then when you... Oh my gosh. They go straight out. So, all right, that is a very effective way to get the elves out of bed in the morning. You go to a lot of effort to get them in there, and then one little wiggle of the clock, and they are straight out. Wish I could use that on my children. I wonder if I could emulate that build in life-size Lego form and install them in my children's bedrooms. Some food for thought. All right. Okay, so these little matching ornaments of some sort. They've got some Technique pins in them, so they go here on either side of our little snowy bits that I noted before. So they're making the shape on the side. We're up to bags number 4, which looks like it might be, I don't think there's any room in there for anything else. Look at this, it's so cool. I love the Hobbit style door. It's so awesome. So I think bag number 4 might be mostly roofing. It's time to get the roof on so they don't get inundated with snow. So yes, this looks like big snowy roofs. And like I mentioned before, this is a massive A-frame roof. So I'm so curious to see how this all fits on the space that the design has actually given us. That's cool, with that little bar in between those hinge pieces. And what's happening here? What is this? It looks like we're going to have some sort of moving component here. Oh, there's a light brick in this set. A light brick. What? Why do we need a light brick? There's no kind of fireplace. Maybe it's the light for... Oh my goodness. Is it the light for the elves' bedroom? Oh, that's really cute. It's kind of gimmicky though. Let's install it. So you push this and it just kind of lights up. So this gets clicked onto that bar. And it's got a bit of free motion, but there are little hooks on the other side. So we need to build the other side of this A-frame roof. And then, yeah, I can see how this is all going to go together. So this is the mirror image of the A-frame that we've already done. And then it just hooks in, where does that go? So this hooks in here, and that's really cool. Oh my gosh. All right, so this just sits on here so perfectly, just gets clicked in on the front, and you just press down this here for a bit of light in their bedroom. So that's not going to create a whole world of light, but it's like I said, it's a cute little gimmick, a nice warm light up there in their bedroom. Okay, over here on the side of the elf clubhouse, you may have noted the smooth tile pieces that are in here. So it's either a reindeer slide or a stable. I think that would be a cool place for the reindeer to hang out. So let's see, we're putting the roofing on a little reindeer stable. I am saddened by the fact that we only got one reindeer in, no, he doesn't fit in this set. So it's not designed for the reindeer, it's actually designed for the little rocket sleigh. So we'll pop that in a moment. We've got some more roofing to go in on the other side, which is different from the one that we just did. This is interesting. So that's really adorable. So everything's roofed. What else do we have to build? We've got some little fencing pieces here, is this a little stable for the reindeer? No. Okay, so I'm guessing no. We've got hinge points here. It's a little observation deck with a telescope so that the elves can keep an eye on Santa, I assume, or whichever elf has taken the tiny sleigh off for a joyride. That is really, really cute. We've got some signposts now. This one's facing to the North Pole. This one's facing to the workshop, which is kind of counterproductive, isn't it, right? North Pole should be in the same direction as Santa's workshop. Oh, these elves are going to be so confused. I wonder if they actually put that signpost together when they had imbibed a little bit too much elf nog on Christmas Eve after all their jobs were done. Right, oh, I spoke too soon. There are some more panels of roofing to go on here, some more little A-frames just above those side windows. Oh, this is just the most gorgeous architecture. It's so quaint. It's absolutely gorgeous. They click in on the top. Wow. All right. This is so spectacular. Let's move this tree in here because that's where it's supposed to be. And now, a Christmas build would not be complete without some Christmas lights. And I love this way of putting them together. Oh, they are so pretty. So we got 2 strings just like this. I love the fact that they actually stand up by themselves. So it attaches up here and down here in front there. And they're kind of supposed to dangle forwards. I think they look, they might be sticking out a bit. Let's see how this one goes. That one seems to sit a little bit better than this one. What if I just wriggle this, move these around a bit? Ah, now it's all wonky. I should not have touched them. They were better before. That's fine, I'm leaving it. Okay, we're up to bag number 5, which is full of grey pieces and another elf. I saw an elf torso. So I don't quite know what this is for because we've run out of things to actually build. So we've got another elf. Maybe this is this little elf outhouse or something. This is the happiest little elf. This is another girl elf. We're going to put the biggest smile forward. I think she knows it's almost waffle o'clock. We are almost done so they can feast on the waffles. But first up we need to figure out what on earth we are building. There's hingy bits there. What is going on here? Building a grey brick house. That's very informative, Ellie. Well done you. These go, oh, they go in there. So this tip is forwards. It's like a barbecue? Is it like a pizza oven? There's a pan on the top. So it's an oven with a tippy bit? Why would you want your oven to tip, your stovetop to tip? A tippy stovetop is not safe. Workplace health and safety. Elf? We need an elf's workers union. Okay, but I'm still trying to figure out what on earth is going on here. So we've got a whole heap of tiley bits here and a stick sticking out the side. This goes on here. What on? I'm making lots of noises because I really don't know what's happening. We've got a window and a button. Is it a button? So this window here goes on the front. Oh my gosh, it's like a vending machine. It's a vending. It is. Oh, I know what this is for now. Are you ready? Are you ready? I think I was born ready. I want one of these installed in my house. So the waffles go in here and then you release them and then you tip them out, not on the floor, preferably into somebody's mouth. Oh my gosh, it's a waffle dispenser. I want a waffle dispenser. That's ingenious. These elves, no wonder they work so hard. They know that there will be waffles coming soon. It's almost waffle o'clock. Oh my gosh, I was so right. Okay, we are heading up into what appears to be the biggest chimney ever. This is really tall. Okay, so does this have to be as tall as the actual as the actual clubhouse? That's awesome. So here's the top. Here's the top of the chimney. So it's actually an external chimney and waffle oven. Oven. I was distracted by the sheer height of this amazing contraption. That is not an onion. Okay, looks like we have got a Christmas stocking hung on the chimney with care. Look at that, just one. They're all going to have to share. And this goes on these little hinges over here. So it's right next to where all their waffle servery is. Oh, that makes perfect sense. That is so good. Oh my gosh. I just love the cute little gimmicky things in this. They're really adorable. Oh, that looks fantastic from the front. So you can actually flip it backwards like that when you're using it in the kitchen, but it's supposed to be like this flat on, I think. So there's a big brick chimney built on the back there of the structure. And yeah, so the sleigh is supposed to go in here. It's the little carport, the sleigh port, if you will. And the reindeer, we should probably be putting the rainsy bits on the actual sleigh, but that's okay. So this is Christmassy adorable. We've got the light up here, which we'll try out in a moment. I'll turn off the lights. Got our alarm clock here for the poor little elves with only their 3 beds. They do get compensated though in waffles. They might be actually paid in waffles. Let's try out our light. So yeah, it's just a warm light right at the top of the house, which I cannot actually see. Let's try and make it even darker. I can't see a thing now. I can see it inside. So it doesn't seem to shine through that front window. It's because the beds are in the way. It's not a bright enough light. It's a cute touch though. Now I've got the elves back here in bed, and I just realized why there are only 3 beds, because the 4th elf is the one who has to wake them up when it's time for them all to go on duty, and then he probably gets to go and have a sleep, or she. Because equal opportunity here in Elfland. Okay, this is a very, very adorable build. I have had a blast building it. I hope you enjoyed building it virtually along with me. And I also hope that your name is one of those little straight green lines on that nice list on the archaic desktop computer there. All right, now is the time for you to subscribe. You know Santa's watching, so you need to subscribe. Actually, I'm kidding. It doesn't matter. Santa's not going to care if you subscribe, but I do. And I will see you with another video very, very soon. So keep checking back in. I'll see you again. Bye.